That could be the new norm in North Carolina. This morning, a Charlotte teen accused in a series of shootings into homes is now in jail on a $5.3 million bond. Officers first arrested Daquan Mills last month for a shooting on Redwood Drive. He was also charged for a second shooting while in custody.
Investigators say that's on top of two other prior arrests that Mills had for other charges. He's currently accused of crimes ranging from damage to property to shooting into an occupied dwelling. Now experts say that this could be in part due to the fatal stabbing of Irina Zarutska on the light rail this summer, which sparked national attention. The statewide anti-crime bill dubbed Irina's Law went into effect on.
Yo, we got to talk about these YNs, man. He's 18. All these charges for shooting at people. More than likely shooting at black people. We don't talk about the black on black crime. We deflect. We say, what about white on white crime? What about all the Latinos killing Latinos? Blah, blah, blah. And I know what you wokey wokes are going to say. They don't put the white people on the news to do stuff like this. They're only putting us on the news because, you know, it's all racist. It's not all racist. It's not all racist. The reason why.
Oh, here we are. Huh?
Yeah.
Stop it. Like I said, we're going to have a discussion today. All right. Young brother, 18 years old in Charlotte, is being held on a $5.3 million bond after he was charged for 16 shootings across the city. How you 18, you done shot 16 people? Man, listen.
Lock them up.
Man.
Lock them up.
That's all. At this point, can't do nothing with this young brother. I don't know. And shout out to the guy that's on the thumbnail tonight, right? Who is that? NBA Youngboy. That's his latest album cover. His latest album cover is this. The album is called Massa. Massa. M-A-S-A. Make America Slime Again.
Yeah. Boom, shakalaka.
So this is his album cover. The album is called Massa. We know who Massa is, right?
Do we know what slime means? Slime slang. I know that young thugger dude
It's
always
degeneracy, I would imagine.
Here we go. In slang, slime means a close friend, homie, or a trusted member of your crew, similar to bro or dude. Okay. Yeah, talking about young thugger. So I guess it's a friend, but also like slime you out. So yeah, debauchery, violence, madness, ultimately. But 16, listen here. When I say that there will be casualties, a young brother out here committing 16 of those, that's a casualty. Not just Bonquisha, falling to the wayside because her food stamps ran out. These are others. There's more examples of casualties. There's no saving them. It's over. The deed is done.
And the thing is, he should have been locked up after that first shooting. But the problem in our culture, no snitching. No snitching. You got to be the dumbest fool in the world if you still believe in no snitching in 2025, right? Because everybody would know who did what, but I ain't snitching. I don't know. At this point, it's just Stockholm Syndrome. Because it ain't like if you go and snitch, ain't nobody going to do nothing. This ain't the mob. It ain't like if you do something, you got to go into witness protection. No, it's necessary to clean up the community. And if everybody was on board, then we can get some kind of, task force in our own community. Men like me and Mr. Walker that will protect y'all from these said men. Then you ain't got what, granted, the police is their barrier, but we also got to have our own barrier. So when y'all are snitching and y'all afraid, that's where our coalition come in and say, don't you worry about Daquan Mills. Don't worry about Daquan or what the hell he think. We go handle Daquan. Do what y'all need to do.
There you go. It ain't this snitching stuff. It don't make any sense anymore. That's gone. The honor amongst thieves is long gone. You understand? There was rules. Things actually made sense. But they no longer do. But if you are an innocent bystander, you can't snitch. There is no, you ain't a part, or you ain't affiliated with any crew, any slime. So you can't, till you tell, like you said, clean up your community. Listen here, growing up in there, I would tell folks, get in my car, like, if you drop anything in this 1985 Dodge Diplomat, I'm telling, it's not mine. I got to go to school. Don't be leaving nothing in my car around me. None of that. Have some cojones. If you not like, If y'all not in these street activities, ain't no such thing as snitching. Tailing, like I said, don't be what y'all afraid of. Oh, they gonna retaliate, man. You better figure it out.
Yeah, there's no way. I'll say this: there's no way you pay taxes and you would adopt a no snitching mind state. That got to be some of the dumbest ish, and it's counterproductive. How would you pay taxes somewhere? Property taxes, school taxes, but you wouldn't snitch on somebody that's gonna bring the value of your property down. That's gonna bring the value of the school down. That's why y'all say, well, they ain't teaching the kids because it's all based on the property value. The taxes go into the school. But if there's not a tax base, the school is going to be shitty. So no snitching.
I'm so triggered, man. I feel as if folks in the hood that aren't even a part of any crew or any slime, they're afraid to say anything because they can't defend themselves. They don't know how to defend themselves. You know, I don't know what else it is, but yeah, you can't keep letting this go on. 16, $5 million bail. Everybody want to be King Von now. Shout out to the serial deleter.
Yo, we got to talk about these YNs, man. He's 18. All these charges for shooting at people. More than likely shooting at black people. We don't talk about the black on black crime. We deflect. We say, what about white on white crime? What about all the Latinos killing Latinos? Blah, blah, blah. And I know what you wokey wokes are going to say. They don't put the white people on the news to do stuff like this. They're only putting us on the news because, you know, it's all racist. It's not all racist. It's not all racist. The reason why they look at us the way they look at us, the reason why black people can't go nowhere without getting stereotyped, it's not because of the stereotypes. It's because you people are proud of the stereotypes. And how do I know you're proud of the stereotypes? Look what you support. The entertainment you support is why they judge you. Let's start with the rappers. Y'all say it ain't no good rap. Do you know why y'all say it ain't no good rap? Because the things that y'all support are full of shit. Shit, you hear me? Non-lyrical shit. Now, I grew up listening to music that wasn't full of amazing substance, but at least there was some lyrics. It made you think. This shit, it just pollutes your mind. The biggest rapper right now, NBA Youngboy, he's not lyrical at all. He just makes threats and bitches on beats and makes sound effects. And he's the biggest rapper in the world right now because
that part. So we got to say down with the debauchery. I think the most hypocritical people, you know, they come on in real life and on the internet and they'll say they're blackity black and all this stuff. And in the same breath, they will say they support Sexy Red and hip hop culture, the debauchery. Two things can't be true. How can you support what's destroying you? That's crazy.
Oh, you on one this evening. Every movement, every righteous movement has gotten hijacked. The blackity black movement, you couldn't tell me that was going to end up going astray, man. Blackity black, anything that is positive for black folks, not just because it's cool, because it's hip. That's what blackity black is. Blackity black now is get along with the get along. If it's hip, if it's cool, if the majority like it, do it. You know what I mean? Don't lose your black card. Make sure you're always invited to the cookout. If you don't vote Democratic, then you ain't black.
The hell with the cookout. The hell with Democrat. The hell with all of that, man.
I agree. That's what time they on. Blackity black's supposed to be real. That's why I got that black fist tattooed on my neck, man. It was dope. We positive, hidden colors, reparations, freedom or die. Come on. But no, it's like, you know what? Let's wear skinny jeans and slam the block. I'd rather not.
all of you people are autistic, apparently. I'm from Chicago, home of the drill music. But what is drill music actually? Drill music is we unalive people and brag about it, music. Now, growing up, we always had violent music, but there wasn't a catchy name for the subsection of serial killer music. They took serial killer music, black serial killer music, and gave it a name, drill music. Now, it'd be different if we just knew what's called drill music in the streets, but for it to be commercialized is pure evil. More importantly, you grown people just go along with it. It'd be different if it was just the kids, but it's you with adults, you grown ass adults, especially you people in Chicago. Excuse me, especially you animals in Chicago. To this day, the general consensus around Chicago is free Lil Durk, and we're sad King Von was unalived in the line of duty. But let me tell you something. Every single rapper I ever listened to in my life said, if you touch me, my right hand man gonna blame you. That's why Lil Tim is walking around free. I'm pretty sure the judge was like, oh, you took out King Von? Man, get them handcuffs off him. Sir, are you okay? How are your wrists? This man some food. What you want to eat? You hungry? You want to pop? I'm sure the Cook County prosecutors put something on the grill. You hear me? They was like, man, this boy Von is gone. But
in the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
He say the dude that deleted King Von was named Tim. He out walking the streets. They say, we ain't gonna charge you. You did us a favor. You got him up out of here. What can we do? Let's get him up out. No charges. All right. And like you say, we talking about serial deleter music. That's what it is.
I was halfway convinced the world was coming to an end once these young men, damaged young men, started showing up to the funerals and slamming out the funerals.
He said King Von got deleted in the line of duty. I like that.
So it was their duty. That's what they was doing, huh? That's what they did on the daily. Slid on the ops. They literally was walking and how they would go do they dirt, they evil deeds, deleting women, children, and pets, and then go right to the studio, still smelling like gun smoke, and make a video. Yeah, I just hit that nigga 5 times with the blah, blah, blah. And it be true. Still smelling like the smoke still followed them. It's wicked. I thought it was over, but no, it ain't over. It's just starting.
The black community. Rest in peace to King Von. We miss you. Lil Durk, all he talks about is just serial killings in his music all the time. Free Lil Durk. Free Smirk. He ain't did nothing to nobody. And I love my community. Y'all will only listen to these rappers if you feel like they are about what they talk about. But when they get locked up, though, you like, it's just music. What?
And what's the deal with free? Should we say free anybody that's guilty of the damn crime? I mean, my God, that's another part of why we can't move forward. Because y'all want to free all the criminals. Hell no. Keep them locked up. The ones that ain't reformed and done did their time. Somebody just deleted somebody. They've been in prison for 2 weeks. And y'all talk about free them. No. Let's talk about this again about 20 years. Let's see if he reformed. Can't free a man after a month of deleting somebody. Free him. No.
Absolutely not. Knowing how soft men can grow up to be. I take pride to say I used to be in rooms with monsters. No, don't free them ninjas. You ever heard them mother suckers reason? Huh? You ever heard a deleter, tell you his thoughts? And then, he locked up. Free cuz. For what? For what? He liable to get out and get you. We talking about. Yeah, some folks is monsters acknowledged. Some folks end up getting locked up for, falling victims to, the streets. Growing up, almost was me. Almost was Mr. X. Just got to make some money. Got to get it. Got no other options and exhausted all options. We understand that's that side too. But this ain't deep. They like what they doing. They like slamming on the ops.
What are you talking about? Say what you want to about Charlie Kirk. I didn't like probably 40% of the things that he said. I don't think George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose. Even though the tox screen said he had fentanyl in his system, I believe he died from a knee on his neck. But if you're someone who looks at the tox screen that they gave you and said he died of a fentanyl overdose, I'm not going to argue with you. We have to agree to disagree. That being said, he said a bunch of things that I didn't like, but he was spot on about the black community when he talked about the murders all the time. He's like, look, listen to your music. Do you hear your music? There's no fathers in the household and the music is extremely violent. Of course y'all unalive each other. Of course. It's just simple math. But then people want to be like, well, no, it's systemic racism. No, it's not. It's the
well, two things is true. Why would you want to listen to that from him? That's always been my thing. Like I said, I had no clue who this guy was till he was deleted. I don't want to hear nothing from him. He ain't got no dog in the fight, right? There's too many other spaces where you can get better information from. So just never made sense.
There you go. Yeah, if please, we've said it before, you know, well, Mr. X has said it many times. Don't be out here uh what is it? Not entertaining, but patronize. You're patronizing these content creators you don't like by watching, hatefully commenting on their stuff. Just don't observe it. Soon as you see a bias, that's what I look for, a bias or ill intent. And there was bias and ill intent. Now there's no need to listen to any freaking thing you say at all. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, see Kirk, man, it's funny how folks get sucked up. It's like rage baiting. I get it, I understand it, but I hate it.
And like, Charleston called him out, said, where the videos of him calling out his own people? We'll wait. And not
Just
for a small clip. Say, look, I got 10 seconds, right? No, show the hours of this stuff.
Just like Pearly. See what I'm saying? Do y'all see how embarrassing it is to talk about other folks? How some folks want us to do it, not shine a light on our dark corners of our culture. No, you look dumb when you don't know what's going on in your own backyard. Shout out to Goofy Pearly. Question.
Single mom households, broken homes, everybody just gonna be spending all the time, and we keep the American corporation going. That's one of the reasons why they blackballed Now You a Single Mom, because why would they want to promote a nuclear household? That is not what America is about anymore. The more fatherless households my community.
There you go. So yeah, I mean, two things is true. He stresses that they done blackballed him. They won't let him get on, but they will put on the NBA young boys and these people talking about deleting each other. But what you ain't gonna do is bring shame to single moms. All right. They said, whoa, you went too far.
I believe it. We can never be hard on ourselves at the very same time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the algorithm ain't going out its way to give us impressions either. We got the same message, do what's better. That doesn't fit the overall agenda. Actually, they blackball. That joint was a hit, man. Funny as heck, too. Like it was tasteful. That was dope. I hate that they hate on that brother. Nevertheless, we can't complain about it. It is what it is. There's different levels to being a revolutionary. I've been saying, I ain't said in a while, the revolution may not be televised, but it will be podcasted. It's my belief.
That part.
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
He was surfing on that car with the diapers.
The more people like this we're gonna get. Hell, we call them YNs. What is a YN really? A YN is a young N-word who looks like he's up to no good. You see how we commercialize the negativity in my community? You see, every single society has violence, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, hypersexuality, prostitution, all the negative things. Every society has it. But my community has taken all the negative aspects of everybody else's society and made that my Black American culture. And I don't even argue with intellectual blacks when they say that's not our culture. Use a damn lie. Use a damn lie. The mainstream fuckery is Black entertainment. Hell, just look at the rise of I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. Look at the rise of prostitute music. P-prostitute. Look at the rise of prostitute music. There's so much prostitute music. Hell, we have let a woman become famous for being a former prostitute that makes disgusting songs. Suki, it's to the point where the Black men in the industry will defend her when anybody says anything about her.
That's a good question. Do we believe that the majority of Black folks indulge in the debaucherous culture? And that can be anything from the music to the television shows. If you sit around watching Love and Hip Hop and all that stuff, you are indulging. If you know what I mean, listening to Sexy Red and Glorilla and Meg and you know what I mean, there's so many things to where you're a part of the culture.
Oh, no, I know what they're going to say. No, this raunchy music been out way before them. They grandmas was listening to nasty music, and that's facts on facts on facts. But does that make it any better? Obviously, now with time, we can see how this daggone debaucherous behavior is trending. I done heard those old, nasty songs. It was one sister. She was like the age of Patti LaBelle and them. And she was doing a concert and she was walking around in the front row grabbing meat. Like, so I get it. I understand it. Yeah, they've been doing this and y'all been nasty. But change, it's time for change. I know the detractors, they've been doing this. Stop it.
Well, here's the question. When that woman was grabbing meat, did the majority of people shame the behavior, or did everybody cheer it on? You know, not just in the audience, just society, you know, did the community cheer it on, or was that something that was frowned upon?
I'm definitely gonna say, because I would say it's frowned upon by the masses. All the nasty hooligans at the concert was kind of anticipating it. But yeah, and there you go. Shame. There you go. All we are observing is the decline of shame. We get it. Y'all want to be freak monsters within the corridors of y'all little funky bathhouse, whatever y'all doing. Been doing that. It's a club. Keep it to yourselves. But now it's just being broadcasted to the masses. Nobody's safe from the madness. Even the children.
That's Masa. You can't talk about Suki. She's a former prostitute. She's a prostitute. She getting money, but the fact that can't nobody talk about her, the fact that people mentally feel the need to protect her. So that's just the music, the entertainment. Tyler Perry. The fact that you people still support Tyler Perry is the reason why nobody respects black people.
That's part of it. So, see what I'm saying? The culture could be so many things, right? Some people could say, nah, I don't listen to Sexy Red. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. But then it can start going deeper. Do you watch Tyler Perry movies? Do you eat Takis potato chips? All right. It could be little things, people. Understand any little stumble. All right.
It's true. You know, the more thorough I become, the more judgmental I shall become. If I'm going to judge myself like this, I'm judging you too. Put down the Takis. Put down the soda pop. Come on, man. Let's start there. Please, please, please. Stop drinking soda. Start there. Look at folks sitting there like, you tripping, ninja. Just stop. It is liquid diabetes. Give me one benefit to drinking soda. Give me one. You can't. Give me one benefit to drinking soda or smoking a cigarette. I won't wait. There is zero benefits, zero positive effects, just all bad. Put the soda down.
That's what we're trying to say. Anything that's harmful, anything that we can, as a majority, deem harmful, not just because you might, you know, say, no, they was doing this in the Bible. We ain't ask you what they was doing in the Bible. All right. We talk about today.
Yes. Yes, Verner's is soda. Put it down. All pop. If it got liquid sugar, real sugar, high fructose corn syrup, put it down.
Tyler Perry has the ability to make the most beautiful movies ever. I cried a little bit with that movie with Taraji. I think it was with Taraji. And they were the black women who did the thing with the male in World War II. It was a beautiful movie. It might have been World War I. I'm pretty sure it was World War II. Beautiful, beautiful movie. He goes from making crap like that to black divorce, love in the black, all this horrible, stereotypical black trauma-filled nonsense. And y'all support it because you love it, because that's your culture. That's your culture. NBA Youngboy, Sexy Red and Suki, and Tyler Perry. That's black culture. You remember a long time ago, y'all called Kanye a coon when someone said, Kanye, it seems like you turned your back on the culture. He said, you mean the culture that's obsessed with drugs and violence and riding a foreign and got you obsessed with trying to F somebody else's B? 100%. I 1000% turn my back on the culture. Y'all called Kanye a coon for that. For simply wanting better. This is how messed up the culture is.
Man. Huh.
Hell!
God bless Yeezy. Like you said, we Yeezy fans from day one. Granted, our brother done made a lot of stumbles and fumbles. But, you know, I don't believe we should have turned our back on Yeezy. Yeezy is one of the most resourceful ninjas. I don't know.
F the police, that's how I treat them. We buy our way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. We buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside because they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why Shorty's hollering where the ball is at. Come on, man. How could y'all ever forget? Y'all kill me, hate no Yeezy. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's all. He got that Kardashian Kudakata and drove him a little crazy. But, you know, we got to be able to reform Yeezy.
That's all. Understand the brother. It's been a lot with Yeezy. I have to lay that. Oh, yes, a lot. Understand his pain. There you go. He done said a lot as of lately. You know, I don't even want to repeat it. I don't even want to believe some of it's true. But yeah, just have mercy on the brother, please.
But he got to be willing to fork over resources. Yeezy, you done stumbled so far away. The only way to get your black card back, you got to go talk to the people. Got nothing to do with us. They trying to take ours too, Yeezy. So you got to go down to the black card office, go see the people, Jay Prince and them down there, and negotiate. You're going to have to hand over resources, and they will give you it back.
Yeah, Yeezy, it's too easy for you. Yeah, we ain't got enough. Yeah, Yeezy, you pull up. Yeah, you got it. Especially JP, if he there, it ain't gonna take much to satiate him. You know, $500 a dude, and you definitely still got millions. Yeah, it's levels to broke. Yeah, Yeezy still rich as the day is long.
Y'all call Kanye a stalker because he bought the house across the street from Kim Kardashian when he got a divorce. But y'all don't respect black fathers at all. He didn't buy the house across the street from his ex-wife. He bought the house across the street from his kids. But you idiots, you hard R's are just so used to the idea of black fathers being meaningless, you thought it was just about Kim. Heaven forbid a dad to be obsessed with his kids. Ain't it 4 of them?
Huh. So yeah, that was another thing. But like you say, it got to be about the coup de kata. So I remember when he bought the house across the street from Kim, and people, 4 kids across the street. So nobody ever considered the fact that he was worried about his kids. Like, nah, you tried to stalk her. Like 4 of my kids live across the street. I'm here.
What he need to stalk her for? I mean, my 4 kids. Stop it. Let's stop. Please stop. He didn't got all he need to get up. Stop it, please. Like, let's just hate. Pure misandry. Pure uncut, unstepped on man hate. If he would have took his talents and went and moved to Greece or Rome and became a grape wine farmer and made cheeses like I would like to do, y'all would say, oh, look, he just abandoned them. That ninja said, you know what? Since I can, I will. I'm moving right across the street, straight close to my babies. Y'all talk about all the videos and pictures of the kids showing who was the better, more present parent. They don't talk about that. Yeah, stop it. Please stop. Shout out to Ye.